John Snyder is president of North Canton City Council. Is here tonight representing North Canton on the discussion of the collaboration between North Canton, Jackson, Plain, and Canton.
Canton. It's a large entity.
And one of your regulars at North Canton City Council was here and made quite a splash. I got a reaction.
Well,
Mr. Osborne, by the way.
Mr. Osborne, yeah, Mr. Osborne has very definite feelings and opinions on us moving forward with a JED. He equated it to the sanctuary CETA. Of course, in a CETA, that's a negotiated annexation, and the taxes were not imposed, so that was a benefit to both Plain and North Canton. Annexations, which we term hostile annexations, should we take any of the property, and we're not contiguous to any of it in the first place, so legally cannot annex Kane or Heiser's property on the west side of Whipple, we would have to pay back for the next 12 years the real property taxes, which are greater than the income taxes, plus provide all the safety services and the water lines and everything else. So from an economic and fiscal standpoint, it's ludicrous for us to annex that property. Collectively,
it's a non-issue.
It's a non-issue, and I can show on paper the dollar. It's a business decision. Normally, the government is not run as a business. It's a service-oriented entity. In this particular case, to take taxpayers' money and fight them maybe for 4 years in the courts, the railroad annexation cost us $275,000. And we got nothing.
That's right. You contested that, went to court.
Yes, we went to court, went to the Supreme Court.
Did you?
And we got nothing.
Okay.
If we forcibly try to take the township's property, they'll contest it, and we'll be fighting again. And this way, we're going to get a small piece of the pie. The big picture is simply for the fact, as they stated, we're at the table collectively talking. Should we need a new ladder fire truck that costs over $1 million? We're not going to probably have to expend that money. We'll be able to share and regionalize that. And those are things down the road. That all has to be worked out. But those things are possible now. Before, it was all parochial and all turf conscious. And I respect Mr. Osborne's statement. 50 years sounds like a long time. But that's only governing that one piece of land. But again, we're not contiguous to any other land that we're trying to annex.
Yeah, I mean, if in fact, I had a conversation with someone today that told me that people in Lake Township should watch out because North Canton is going to be annexing north. But under this agreement, that could happen, right?
Well, if we had an agreement with the Lake Township Board of Trustees.
Which you don't, right?
No, we don't. But if we would have, and the people of Lake wanted that, yeah. Now, of course, there's no secret we'd like to extend our water service north. That's the second largest income source that the city of North Canton has. Through this agreement, though, as Mayor Healy said, we're going to place the water at the new hotels. We have Mr. Kane came to us. We offered him the water at the inside rate. Should he decide to come into this agreement, he's still undecided what to do. But he got his water line.
So he hasn't made a decision?
Not collectively, whether he does have his water line. And now it's a matter of he's going to have to bear the full cost of it or a partial cost of it.
So if he comes into the
then Jackson and North Canton will probably bear the cost of the water line.
I see. Okay.
So it's an advantage to Mr. Kane.
Right. Okay. So how would you characterize, from your perspective, Mr. Osborne's opposition?
Well, Mr. Osborne, again, is basing it solely on the fact that we could annex them without any, but it's just not done. As the mayor told you, over the last 7 or 8 years, townships have dug their heels deeply in the ability to annex their property.
So is this Canton is hemming itself in? I think that might have been pretty close to the language he used. He thinks that North Canton is going to die on the vine. I'm asking you to get into his mind, which I know isn't fair.
No. Mr. Osborne, it says some intelligent things, and I think he researches some things. Unfortunately, I don't think his research goes deep enough. He's only looking deep enough to support his argument.
But was that the essence of it, that North Canton?
Yes, that we're landlocking ourselves. We're going to die on the vine. We're actually a growing city. Our population is growing. Our income tax is growing. Our job, we just put another 120 jobs, and we'll be in January with the state of Ohio. So we're growing. We want to continue to grow. We cannot grow westwardly. The railroad tracks blocks us.
Right.
We own 65 acres in Plain Township. We couldn't annex or develop if we wanted to. We're landlocked. The tracks prohibit us going that way.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So I
very
appreciate
good.
it.
I thank you for your comments. Always nice seeing you.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Take care.